Good morning. We are starting this video outside because for the first time in a while I am feeling some Monday morning scaries, so I felt like it would probably be good to breathe fresh air before going and stewing in the hospital for 8 hours today. We're really doing okay. I'm just coming off of a 3-day weekend of a hectic week last week, and I feel like my mentality has been struggling a little bit lately of like knowing the things I should know to fight anxiety but not necessarily like actually believing them, and also getting a little skewed on like what is in my control and what isn't in my control. So this week we're just focusing on balancing work and wellness, making sure that I can work in my cutie little helping profession while still enjoying my life for being mine as well. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Anna. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm a social worker at a children's hospital, which I guess is a bit relevant for all I was just telling you. And it's Monday morning, and it's going to be a great week. I had chips and guac this morning for breakfast, which I do recognize is a little funny, but it was delicious and exactly what I wanted. We are about to do, I feel like it's probably a 5-minute makeup routine if I weren't talking, that I've really been good lately at doing my makeup before going to work. I don't feel like I have to. However, I do feel that if I make myself look cute before work, the whole like 10 minutes to give yourself a better 10 hours, it really does positively affect my day if I feel like I'm looking cute. And especially this week when I'm making sure to fight off the stresses, trying to live a good life, gotta give myself every fighting chance to just like feel great. So I start with this Airspun loose powder. This one is translucent extra coverage, which is kind of an oxymoron. It is an oxymoron, but it's just this color. And so I honestly start with powder because whenever I put on my SPF in the morning, I feel like it just makes me so shiny. And then I'm making up makeup techniques. I'm so making them up. But whenever I put powder on, it's like it sticks to the sunscreen. And so I feel like things turn out pretty well. I definitely have spots that I could like concealer cover up, but this is fine enough. We're not doing like a full face, we're just doing enough to look cute. So I start with that, but then I do feel like it makes my face pale, especially in the summer. So now I'm gonna go with a little bronzer. This is Revolution brand. I think it was very cheap at Target. And I try to just like bronzer kind of all over, to be so honest, since the other powder's a little pale, just to even myself out. But especially where like sun would hit face, so top of forehead, top of cheeks, nose. Bring some color and some life into my face. Yesterday after work, as you would have seen, I mostly just laid on the couch. And it was kind of just what I needed. I read my book, I scrolled on Pinterest for a while. If I do that every single day, I do start to feel that I'm missing out on some productivity, but doing it a few nights a week where I truly am just rotting feels really good. This I'm going in with next is from Colfie Beauty, and it's a blush in the shade Sandalwood Swirls. I feel like more blushes that I own are more pinky than this sandalwood color, but I've really been liking this one lately, and I like how it spreads. I feel like twice a year I go through a phase where I'm like, I'm gonna learn my color season palette so that I can like pick makeup that's just so good for my color season, and I never actually know what I am. I could probably talk about that for a long time of like my different theories of what I am, and it would be more than you want to hear. Sometimes I've thought deep autumn, sometimes I've thought winter, sometimes I've thought I'm not quite high enough contrast for winter. I also don't have like light eyes, so truly we just have no idea. I'm filling in my brow. This is a Wet n Wild, just like little brow palette. I really only use the darkest shade of it. I like it because of this little shaped brush, this little angled brush, and I don't think I necessarily give that much shape to my eyebrows. I really just fill them in darker where they do exist. I have considered doing like eyebrow dye or like beard dye on my eyebrows, but I feel like even if the hairs were darker, there would still be some sparseness that I would want to fill in anyways, so that's why I haven't really done that yet. This is a game changer for me though. Like even if I don't do the skin stuff, if I do eyebrows, I feel like I have expressions again. Yesterday at work was fine. Like it was nothing happened that created much more stress for me. However, I have a lot from last week that I'm just catching up on, whether it's like notes or following up with emails or like uploading paperwork. Like there's just so many things that usually whenever a patient discharges, I can like take them off my patient list, like we're good, we're done. And right now I have like 5 or 6 patients that have discharged that are still on my list because I'm like still doing things for them that are just follow up from last week. So I'm knocking through my to-do list. I'm okay. Nothing's happened that's like made me have to extra use my coping skills yet, but I'm not quite loving it yet just because I hate feeling like I'm behind, and right now I feel like I'm behind. This mascara, I've was loved. It's been drying out, so I either need to get a new one or see if I have any others sitting around that I can use till they dry out. But you know it if you've watched before. It's the Kulfi tubing mascara. Number one, it makes my eyelashes look great. I got complimented by a stranger in the elevator about my eyelashes wearing this mascara. Number two, it's tubing, and so it's so easy to get off, and I can just take it off in the shower every night without looking like a raccoon. I have heard reviews that some tubing mascaras are flaky, and this one, there's definitely been times when like I'll look at myself in the middle of the day and have to kind of wipe some little black specks off from under my eyes, but not often enough that I like really am bothered by it. Oh, this morning, I didn't even tell you this. This morning we did go work out. I always don't get that many videos, if at all, in the gym, and really it's because we work out at Planet Fitness and there's just always so many people around that I never want to like get other people in the video, and then usually it's so many people that I would literally be boring just like all over the place if I was getting any video. So I'll try to be better at that, like trying to find angles that don't show other people. But we did a pull day today, so it was primarily back focused and then a few biceps in there as well, and it kind of gassed me, not gonna lie. I kind of feel exhausted by it, which I used to say back was my favorite day. I'm getting mascara all over myself. I used to say back was my favorite day because I felt like it didn't exhaust me as much. I don't know if I just worked harder today, but today was quite exhausting, but in a great way. Okay, mascara is on, but it is all over my face. This is a little e.l.f. lip oil. I always just put it on just like for a finishing touch, but I never reapply during the day, so it's not like it's gonna continue existing. And then a little Q-tip to clean things up, since I was a bit of a mess. Perfect, hair down. We are almost out of shampoo, so I got some new shampoo today. I ordered it. It should arrive by Friday is what it said. And I'm trying out a new kind, and I got a big version of it, so I really hope you like it. But here we go. Finished look. Nothing too crazy. 9.5 minutes. Would have been shorter if I wasn't talking, but I love talking, so. Now I just literally have to like put a shirt on, get my work bag, and we're ready to go. My whole bit today was that if you wear glasses and carry papers around, then people implicitly bias you to be smarter. I saw one TikTok that said that, and I was like, I should bring out old trusty blue light glasses for work today. So I did, and I do feel like, I don't know, I do feel like I'm kind of cute with glasses, but it was fun because I was like walking around and people were like, oh, do you wear glasses now? And I was like, no. And I carried papers around with me all day too. I feel like maybe it worked. I feel like I felt smarter, you know, the look good, feel good that we talked about yesterday, and then the present self as an expert on everything today. It's lovely. I'm gonna wash my hair today, and then I also have several packages to unbox, which I'm excited about. I don't know what's in. I know one of them. One of them is shampoo that I got because we're almost out of shampoo, so I got new shampoo. Not as interesting. We'll still unbox it together. But then another one is from L'Oreal, and I don't know what it is, so that could be an even more fun one to unbox. But today work was busy with meetings. I feel like I'm trying to help make things better, so I'm trying to participate in like projects and stuff, and I feel like just a lot of those were happening today, and so just like kind of a lot of meeting heavy. It wasn't as patient heavy, but also all of the little patient interactions that I did end up having, I didn't get a chance to chart on because we had a staff meeting at the end of the day. So I like drafted all my notes basically, saved them for the next day, and then we'll do that tomorrow. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like neutral. Feeling neutral, but ready for the night. I did get home kind of late. I got home around 5, but we're not letting it change the mood. I'm just gonna go wash my hair and then we'll do our boxes together. And Sweet Husband's back there making dinner, so we'll also eat together pretty soon as well. Crazy jump scare. Raise your hand if you were scared. Whew. So the first thing is something I already took out of its box. Its box is right here though, if we want to pretend. Oh my gosh, what's in here? I love Kulfi. I've loved like so many of the things that they have sent me. That's where my blush was from that we talked about on Tuesday. That's where my mascara is from that I keep using. But they sent their Lip Snack Glossing Lip Balm in the flavor Vanilla Sponge Cake that I have not had a chance to try yet. I feel like right before I go to bed, it's not a time to vanilla sponge cake myself, but I'm excited. Like, that's awesome. I guess we can smell it, at least. At the minimum. Oh, that smells really good. Love that. I'm gonna do my shampoo next. I used my clarifying shampoo tonight, so that's how we washed our hair before opening this package. Uh-oh, something feels a little goopy. That's an uh-oh. Oh, we're very goopy inside. Ew. Well, that lid's not on. Gosh. Uh-oh. I think I might just go put it in the sink. I feel like I should take a picture of it or something so that I can send it to them. So the good news about this is that I can confirm the shampoo smells good. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll go look at like my emails from them and see if there's a like important issue problem. Yeah, that was soaked. It's supposed to come with like the invoice, you know, whenever you take the thing out of the package and it has the piece of paper, and it was like entirely wrapped around the shampoo bottle, all like soggy. Even the return label was like all soggy wrapped around the shampoo bottle. I think it just came unscrewed in shipping since it was like in a bag. Oh well. And then this, I can see from on the outside, is from L'Oreal. It's this pretty pink box, and I've not yet looked at what's in here, so you can have the first look with me. L'Oreal L Vibe Glycolic and Gloss, 14 times smoother hair, instant hydration. Wait, they sent me shampoo. Oh, well that works considering my one just got here open. But that's really funny that I just ordered some and then now here this is. And it's like a glossing one. Oh, that's very cool. So it's shampoo, conditioner, and then also a leave-in serum, which depending on how damp your hair is supposed to be, I think I can put this on tonight. So if I have super shiny hair tomorrow, you know why. I am quite tired, and tomorrow we're waking up at 4:55 for leg day, which though I'm like not excited for that, I also think that having that be done will just make me feel like amazing, will make me feel so proud of myself. So I'm gonna go to bed so that I can sleep. That's how we're taking care of ourselves tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. I am having a Quest bar for breakfast today. I've got my coffee right here. I am listening to Sabrina's new album. So far, like, I think it'll just take listening more to be like, oh, I like this. So far, a lot of her songs sound similar to other songs, but like, that's fine. She's doing all the songs. But there hasn't been one that I've listened to that I'm just like, oh, that's a bop. Not that they're not there. I think it'll just take me listening to them more. I'm gonna go in a little bit early today. It's Friday. I'm gonna go in a little bit early today because I scheduled a family meeting at 8 on like a Zoom-like platform so that I can sit like with a laptop by a baby and their parents can see them while we talk. So I just want to get there early. Number one, because it starts at 8, so I need to be set up. But then number two, because I just always get worried that like something technology-wise is going to go wrong. And I always have to remind myself, like, it's not my fault if that is the case. Like, if something goes wrong, then like we can just call on the phone. Like, it's not a big deal. But I get like worked up about it a little bit. And I keep reminding myself, like, the worst case scenario in this situation is not bad. Like, it's not a bad one. I feel like it helps sometimes if I see like coworkers of mine in similar situations, like setting up meetings and they're totally chill. And I'm like, why? Like, that's what I should channel. The totally chillness. This Quest bar is the chocolate chip cookie dough. I like it. It's chewy. Like, it's definitely a protein bar. I gotten some of the crispy Quest bars. Those were really good. Like, I like that texture much more than this, but this tastes fine. And then, yeah, coffee. I'll just be sitting here listening to Sabrina. And it's a 3-day weekend that we're heading into, which I keep just forgetting, like, what that actually means for me. I had a 3-day weekend last weekend, 5-day week this week, and then 3-day weekend upcoming, and then 4-day work week next week because of it. So, cheers. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I'm manifesting like a slow afternoon for me. I've been working hard lately. I don't know if that's been evident, but I've been working hard, and I think it's all been like good stuff, but I've just been working hard.
I really should have learned by now to not make predictions about how Fridays will go. Everything is okay, but this morning was quite unexpected. I spent the first few hours of my Friday in the emergency room because I drove a coworker and then stuck with her until her husband came. She is okay now. We are all good. But that was like, just literally, if you'd asked me what my day was gonna be like, that was not on it. I thought it was kind of funny because I did get the comically large coffee that you would have seen for the afternoon, and I was talking to Zach, and what almost came out of my mouth was like, yeah, I spent 3 hours in a hospital this morning, like I deserve this. And it was like, as I was about to say it, I was like, I spend all day in a hospital every day. Like, it was different. It was a different hospital under different circumstances, but it just was like, wow, that doesn't work for me as well as it could. All that to say, we're heading into a 3-day weekend. I don't know if this week was the best example of like balancing work and wellness, but I feel like despite it all, I'm enjoying my time, you know? Having a good time through this life, even though it can be hard sometimes. I know this is like a quick and easy vlog, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you appreciated it. I always love spending time with you. I'm thinking about doing like a sit down video coming up, talking about like preventing burnout and maybe a little bit more about strategies I've learned and ways I've gotten better in the past few years. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Or if there's any other topics you'd like me to cover, let me know too. If you've made it to this part in the video, then like you get that input. Request your topics and I'll see what I can do. But subscribe before you go. I hope you're having a great day and I'll see you next time.